So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the outreach strategies that I would use if I was to restart as a beginner. I started a new SMMA in the last video, and I showed you what I would set up first. In this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step, click by click, how to set up ads as a beginner. I'm also going to be showing you how you can get a contactable list completely for free on Instagram of your dream clients, and actually how you can use that list of dream clients on your actual Facebook advertising process to target them and people like them using, Facebook ads lookalike audience feature. There is a Discord group down below that you can join just to be a bit closer to the conversation. But with that being said, let's just jump into the first thing. So the very first thing that I'm going to be doing is messaging these Facebook groups. What I've done, I've actually put together a very short video on instead of writing just the copy and just post in the Facebook group, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this video. Solo skin specialists. Did you know that the best way to attract more medical facial clients in 2024 is actually to use AI? And the best bit is that we can offer this to you on a complete free trial with zero payment required upfront. We will run ads on Facebook and use AI to conversate with those leads and answer inquiries, meaning that you can focus more on the treatments itself whilst the advertising is all handled for you by AI, which means you can start growing your clinic in 2024 with zero risk. And we will basically have a discussion about your clinic and whether this is the right solution for you. This is literally as if I'm starting from scratch. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to let that video upload, and I'm going to upload this to one other Facebook group, and we're going to see how it performs. So now we've inquired on these Facebook groups. There's a lot of you can buy lead lists and contact lists and emails, but I'm going to show you this quick trick that you can use to basically find your ideal client. Now, this is from 0 followers. So if you've got a blank Instagram page, this is how you can find your ideal market. So you're going to come into the search, and basically you're going to search, let's say, skin specialist. Right. So let's go with skin refreshed by Lindsay. Now I've already done some of this. I've already got 40 people that we can contact. So let's say we find somebody like that. We've typed in skin specialist Liverpool. What we're going to do is we're going to go onto their following. And if you do this on your phone, not on your laptop, you're going to be able to get a longer list than this. But that now you're going to see, you're going to scroll down it, and basically you're going to find eventually when you get it right. So let's have a look at, so if this person doesn't have many, so here we go. So here's a lady who is an esthetician. We can follow her. We've got, who else is it? So this person isn't really following anybody we want. Usually they are. So let's have a look at Ep.2 media and see some of these people. So in the beauty industry, this person's a social media manager in the beauty. So who's she following, or him? Right. So now we've got Nikki Aesthetics. We're going to follow her. And bearing in mind, we've built our profile to capture these attentions. Jess, beauty therapy. Let's go with Ellie, aesthetics. We've got the Face Fantasy. Alice, all these people are all accounts that we can follow, and ultimately, because we're at the small end of the market, these solo estheticians, skin specialists, they all congregate together and they all have the same issues. So we're building our Instagram around that. So if you look at my Instagram now, and I refresh the page, I've got 52. I'm following 52 people, and if you look at who these people are, these are our ideal customers. So we can hit these people up, we can cold call them, we can cold DM them. Now, notice I started off in my bio helping solo practitioners, and I can't actually change this one because I've already changed it. But what I was noticing in my ideal market is like they're all skincare specialists and they're still solo. So I changed helping solo practitioners grow to helping solo skin specialists. So when they look at my profile, it's just so applied to what they're looking for. And we've got the free trial. So now we've got our lead list. Now we're going to be contacting them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, because we now have contacts, we've got a list of the people who are actually like our target audience, who we want to be targeting. Now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be finding the ones that are those connections. Like I was saying, you might come across a web designer who only works with skincare specialists. You want to take that profile and save it, because what we're going to do here is there's this free software called Phantom Buster. You can get a free trial. And what we're going to do, there's a few things we're going to do. Firstly, we're going to scrape the profiles to get the Instagram names, following collector of the accounts that we come across. And the more time you devote to this, the better. So we put in our Instagram session cookie. Okay, so I've got myself, because I've just followed 100, perfect accounts. And then I've got 2 others who are that, kind of B2B. They're targeting my target audience. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this anyone with the link. I'm going to copy this link and I'm just going to put it into Phantom Buster here. And then we'll save. And then we're just going to go launch manually, save, and launch. So now we're going to hopefully get a list of contacts, Instagram, names. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put it into another tool, which is going to extract the emails from those names. And then we're going to use that for a lookalike audience to test in our Facebook advertising. So that will be the next step. Okay, so here is a list of the profiles. It's scraped 540 profiles. We've got basically 27 pages of 20 usernames that we can use. Now, Phantom Buster is quite expensive, so it's about £60 per month. Now, in a bid to save money, as if we have no money, what we are going to be doing is actually just you're going to need to buy ChatGPT unless you've already got it, like the Plus. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a screenshot of the usernames, as that's the one we're interested in. We're going to be uploading it. So that's quite good, because that means it doesn't actually save it to our computer. Take another one, and I recommend doing 3 after testing this out. I recommend doing 3 per page. So as you can see, the last batch has just been completed. And then once that uploads, we'll upload these 3, and we can now build the next 3 here by going like that, uploading that. And basically, like, this is just a way to not spend unnecessary money on software when all we need is this, and then that will take us to the next Phantom that we're going to build. Okay, so after you have done that and ChatGPT has given you the names, what you're paying Phantom Buster for, and you'll see it if you watch back the video, that they actually hide the URL. However, they show you the profile. So what we're going to do is, we've got our ideal clients. I mean, and these are literally, all of these are ideal. Like Skin Lab Cambridge, that's exactly probably someone we want to work with. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop ChatGPT down to the 3.5 version, and in 100 segments, we're basically going to give these usernames to ChatGPT. But what we're going to do, so now do it for these, like that. So we're going to give it to that, and then we're literally going to ask it to put www.instagram.com/, the profile name. And this is what we pay Phantom Buster for, but we're doing it for free here. So as you can see, we've got the URLs. So what this is going to allow us to do is we can put this back into Phantom Buster, and Phantom Buster can now scrape the profile data of the email list. And now this might actually, thinking about it, might actually be where we have to upgrade. I don't know. We'll have a look. So Loom actually just crashed, and I lost the portion of the video where I was, scraping the website URL. All it is just another Phantom that you click on, and you just follow it through with the spreadsheet. So you have to put those URLs into a spreadsheet, and then give Phantom Buster access to that spreadsheet. And then it will just pull up all the data. It'll pull the emails, the ID, the phone number, etc. But I lost that bit of the video. So unfortunately, ChatGPT can't actually deal with phone numbers and emails. However, we have got a huge spreadsheet of all contact information with direct dials, with emails, and with their Instagram business ID. Now that will be really helpful when it comes to creating our lookalike audience in a minute. I'm going to blur this all out because this is personal information. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to screenshot the business ID and the email and phone number, and then I'm going to use the screenshot copy and paste tool. So as you can see, we've got a screenshot. What we're going to do, there's a little button here. This is because I'm on Mac. I'm going to press that, and it's going to highlight all the parts of it. So now I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to paste it into a spreadsheet. So after transferring all the data from that list using that screenshot tool into a spreadsheet, basically I managed to get about 100 contacts with their business ID, Facebook ID, and their emails and their phone numbers. We can use this for cold calling later and cold email. So now what we're going to be doing, we're going to export this spreadsheet as a CSV file, and then we're going to open it up like this. And then when we've got this, we're just going to format it, make sure it all lines up and it's all okay. So now we're actually ready to start our first ad account. So I've added payment method, and what I'm going to be doing now is going into audiences. Now this is the first thing we're going to do, because when you're building a lookalike audience, it takes time to populate, and you want this done first. So as you can see, it's brand new. We're going to create a custom audience from a customer list. We're going to click next, and then we're going to upload that file that we've used Phantom Buster to scrape. So after we've done that, we're going to tick that box, and we're going to go yes. Now we need to map it. So it knows the email, it knows the phone, and it knows the ID. Okay, so unfortunately we run into an issue. This is the Instagram ID, but for the lookalike audience, you have to have Facebook ID, and I'm not doing it again. So if you can get a Facebook ID, do the same thing. We're going to test this lookalike audience to see if it works anyway. I didn't use a lookalike audience for when I first did these ads back in 2023. So it's not unnecessary, it's just a testing method. Okay, so this is our custom audience then. So now what we want to do is we want to create a lookalike audience off this. We're going to click Phantom, we're going to go United Kingdom, and then we're going to go 1%. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do that 5 times up to 5%. Okay, so now we have created our lookalike audiences and the custom audience. We're going to use this in the advertising, in the ad set as one to test. What I'm going to do, I'm going to allocate myself a £20 per day budget, because that's what I used back in 2023. So we're going to start a new campaign. We're going to come down to leads. I'm going to go continue. Now you want to call this, let's say, V1 Clinic Achiever. So this is just our main kind of campaign. Leave everything else as it is. Now we're going to go accept the terms and conditions, maximize for conversions, and we're going to go £10 per day. We're going to launch this. Well, we're not going to mess around with launching it yet. We're just going to build it out. We're going to target the whole of the UK, and we're going to go original audiences. And what we're going to do here is use our saved audiences or custom audiences, and basically we're just going to put in our lookalike audience, just like that. And this is basically going to take the demographic and look for more people like that. We're going to leave that on, and we're not going to, slim down our market because it's got the audience. We're going to let Facebook do its thing. And then we're just going to go manual placements and take it off audience network. So that's the kind of like the ad setup. And now we're basically going to create our ad. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm in ChatGPT, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use DALL-E to basically create me some crazy images that are going to catch attention. I've done this in the past, and it's actually been my highest performing ads is this AI, and you're going to see it straight up. So I'm going to come in here and be like, a hyper realistic image of a female practitioner, female skin specialist, doing a facial for a client in an aesthetic looking clinic treatment room. Okay, so this is what it's come back with. Now, we don't want a person of ethnicity in these ads. We want these ads to look like our ideal customer to make sure it grabs attention. So this actually doesn't fit. So I literally just asked it, make the practitioner English and make it more eye-catching and beautiful. This is what it came back with. However, I don't think it's obvious enough that she's doing a facial. So I just basically said, make it more obvious. So I don't mind these images that are coming through. So we've got this one, although again, it's not that obvious that she's doing a facial. I'm thinking about my target audience, and I reckon a lot of them like dogs and like cute dogs and happy dogs. so I decided to, okay. Okay, so I think this is fine. What I'm going to do, this is all about testing. It's all a numbers game. So I'm going to create some more variations, and then we're going to throw it into Canva to put a headline over the image. So now we've got our ad copy. I've got my creatives ready. So we're going to come into add image, and we are going to upload. And we're going to upload these two images that I've created with a headline. And this is just in Canva and ChatGPT. Just copy. I mean, if these ads work, just copy them. So we're just gonna import them both. Oh, import one. Make sure that's okay. Yeah. Okay, we're actually gonna want to go all optimizations like that. So this is the ad we've got. We're gonna change this to get offer, and then it'll be a lead form. But it's something that just catches attention and puts the offer right in their face. And then we've got another one. So what we're going to do, we're going to complete this before we duplicate. So we're going to go sign up, get offer, 5 spaces available. We're going to put a description in here, 5 spaces available. Now we need to build our form. So we're going to name this V1 form. What you're going to be doing is doing a more volume form, and then you go name your free trial. We're going to add a question. We're going to go short answer. What is your Instagram handle. So that's going to be the first question, just to make sure we get good quality. Now we're going to go enter your details below. Name, email, we're going to go work email. So work email and then their phone number, like that. Privacy policy, we're just going to go high level and take their privacy policy. Go high level. Now we're going to go wait. You're not done yet. Next step is so now we're going to be view website, and this is going to be our booking page that we originally created, which is joeleak.com. So now we've got our questions, we've got our background, privacy policy, message. So we're going to create this form now. And that is the ad done, although we do need to set up the pixel now. Okay, so we'll write this code, metapixel only, install code manually, and then we'll just basically, I'll show you how to do this. So we're going to come to conversion tracking, this URL here, and basically we're going to take this piece of code and we're going to put it directly onto our thank you page. So tracking code, header tracking code, schedule, and we're going to remove this here like that, and then that will fire the schedule and give Facebook the information that somebody's booked an appointment. And now what we're going to be doing, this will eventually go green, and then we know it's installed properly. So we've got our ad, we've got it set up properly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to quickly duplicate this ad. We're going to change it to image 2. We're also going to rename this one and go image 1. Delete that image, and then we're going to be uploading that image. Oh, hold on a minute, that is not right. Make sure that the placements are okay, all optimizations, cool. And then we're also going to quickly duplicate, and I'm going to upload one of the video ads that I've got. Video. We could test more, but we don't have the budget for that. This is only a £10 ad set. So I'm going to leave it at 3. So now I'm going to go add video, upload, and basically that's just going to upload, as you can see down. So once that's uploaded, that's our ad set for the lookalike audience done. So now what we can do is we can duplicate that, and we can rename this to be interests. And what we're going to do, we're going to remove this audience here, and we're going to set our age range. So there's a lot of skincare specialists that are actually quite young, so I'm going to keep that pretty open, and then I'm going to go to 60, and then genders, I'm going to target women, and then some of the interest-based stuff, advanced detailed targeting, we're going to leave that on. Now we're just going to go some niche specific interests, so cosmetics, and I'll show you what I've got at the end. So these are the interest stacks I've got. I mean, I don't really know much about interest stacks. They've never really worked for me. Lookalike audiences have worked the best. So I'm just keeping it quite broad. And as you can see, everything else is still set up because it's a duplicate of the last ad set. So we don't need to go into the ads itself. But that's pretty much the ads all set up. Now it's just on to go high level automations with the AI. So now we're going to be setting up some of the go high level automations. And so this is the outreach message. Basically, when that lead form is submitted, they will come into here. I will get a text message to my phone to know I need to appointment set them. with there. It will tag them. It will also send them a message, and it basically add them to the drip, like what sequence. And if they reply, basically it will take them to an AI. Which, now I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because there's so many videos of the AI on my YouTube channel. So if you want to know how to set up the AI and all of that, just go and have a look at my other videos. Now all I'm going to do is just launch these ads as it's all ready to go. And then we should be ready to start generating some leads. If you got value out of this video, subscribe down below to keep up to date with my recent videos. I'm trying to go from 0 to 3,000 a month with this business. So yeah, stay tuned, innit?